Buddy Boy, the new neighbor. The more I think about what he said, all right, so I wear glasses, right? That literal bifocals. You can see, maybe you can see it here, but you know, but like I said again, every veteran you meet is all of my, especially a black one, but even the white ones is an automatic injury Olympics. They automatically say, I haven't met one that's, yeah, man, I was over in Afghanistan, this and that. We did our thing. I'm back. I got a good job, you know, trying to stay healthy, eat right, this and that. And that's his only problem. He just got to eat right. He ain't in the military no more. I work out, I run on my own. No, they all got injuries. Oh, yeah, I need a disability. I need VA. I need VA. It's a Olympics. All right, so last night I explained to dude, I'm like, it only took me 8 years. Turns out he's older than me, so which is no problem. That means he entered like when he was in his 20s, late 20s, like 28. He joined the military. That's fine. Like I said, we had old, yeah, at that age, it is old. When the rest of us 18, 19, 17, that is old. The 28-year-olds, they're older than us. Like I said, I got promoted to squad leader, but it's just basic training. But I'm just saying, the guys are older than you. But a lot of them just didn't want all that because if you're the squad leader, you got to pay for everything that they did wrong. But after a while, you get people. You do got look. It's not about power. That's what I'm saying. It's never about. At that time, thankfully, the gang stalking wasn't as bad, so we had a good time. I didn't have to, whatever, because with this street thing, back then it's really, I'm from the hood, Birmingham, da da da, and it wasn't that. We just connected. So whenever by then it was easy to little things. They would just give you little stuff to teach. Teach this, teach that to your squad. They're not gonna set something serious that can get all of us killed. They teach it. Instructors teach it. Just little shit. It's just little, whatever. Get everybody in line to go, and so we can go eat. Chow time. This and that. But it's just whatever. But back then, it wasn't no competition. And like I said, though, the older guys, because it's times only the squad leaders got smoking. And they be like, oh, bring your gas mask too. Get in our office, bring your gas mask. So and it's just us four squad leaders and a platoon guide. That's what it was called, in basic platoon guide. But we, it was just something we all got in trouble for, but we would just get smoked instead of them. And some of the old guys couldn't take it because they picked them first. They picked the older guys to be squad leaders, the first day. And they quit. Like, nah, this is too much, because they too old. They in their 20s and 30s. It is like, it's old. That's old. But anyway, so he's all, oh, yeah, it takes time. I'm like, no, that's actually fast. I'm like, from the time I got out in 2000 till I got the top percentage was only 8 years. And I never had to have a lawyer, and I never got turned down. I never had to refile. And really, the in between time was me not going back and filing. The last time I went and filed was because I ended up in the hospital again for like 8 months or 6 months. I don't know how long, because of the shit that y'all do, right? I turned myself in, and when I got out, it wasn't a voice, but a thought said, you know what, file for another increase. I guess there was God, and not guessing. He said, yeah, don't worry about it. We got you. They want to keep playing games. And that's when I got my last increase. I wasn't thinking about it, but as soon as the day I got out, and by the next day, and I had to ask my friend, my homie from high school, whatever, well, before high school, and he took me. I didn't have a car at that time, and like I said, each time, it was a little tiny disappointment, but you immediately shake that off because it didn't take a long time. It took like 8 months, so you only get like 8 months of back pay because they give you from the date you file. If you don't get, now if you get turned down and got to refile or get a lawyer, they give you back pay from the first time, and it might take 2 years. Getting turned down twice, 2 or 3 years, it goes all the way back to the time you got turned down the first time. And so that's what I'm saying. And so also last night he's trying to it wasn't bad, but it was like, whatever. So anyway, uh I did say you young guys. He's like, oh, you don't know how old I am. And so that automatically shows right there. He says, and he's right. He's older than me, but only by like 2, 3 years, whatever, or 2 years, depending on when his birthday is. But and it's January, so it's probably 3 years older than me. But it's like he's at the lowest percent, meaning he just got it, and he been out. We always ask, so when did you get out? Oh, that's another thing. I saw the reason I know he's in the army. He got one of the army, things, tag things, that you put on your tag for like $10. The thing that go around your tag. And I saw that 2 days ago, and I finally I said, "Oh, yo, so where were you?" He said, "Oh, some everywhere." That's what now the new thing. Anybody else, you just mean your unit. Where were you in the states? Well, then I changed. I said, "No, your unit, man. Your unit. What unit were you in?" He said, "Oh, here's something here and there." I think maybe it was a National Guardsman because he said something about he was at Katrina and you got to be National Guard, and they might have got called up, because of Afghanistan. A lot of guardsmen did get called up in reserves. So if you was at Katrina, you did Katrina, you was either a guardsman, but whatever. I don't care. But he gonna run and automatically starts running down the list of his injuries, and I'm like, that's kind of weird to automatically tell somebody the list. And I don't have anything. You can get a disabled vet tag. I might get one. I don't have any identifiers. Matter of fact, the first day I talked to him, I had on my 82nd T-shirt. And I ain't think about it then, but after I went back in the house and he went in, I'm like, you didn't know that. But then I thought about it. A lot of people you don't know, even though the 82nd is famous, you see him in movies, you see, Richard Pryor had an 82nd jacket on in, what is that, Silver Street with him and Gene Wilder. He has what is that movie? Came out 79. But a lot of times you might see a movie, especially in old movies. It don't mean he was in there. He probably, and since his character was poor, he got it from the Goodwill or something. But who knows? Maybe the character was supposed to be a vet. I don't know. But anyway, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. A lot of people don't know what the symbol mean. Our patch. That's our patch basically. But also it has a big old veteran on it. He ain't said a word, and I wasn't wearing it. I didn't, because I didn't even think about it till I left. Went back inside because I was doing a video, right? And I'm like, I had stopped the video, but I started talking. And so anyway, every now and then everything is, just coincidence. No such thing. Every vet I meet, they run down their injuries. You don't run down. I never done that before. Even if when I was at the hospital, you didn't tell. Sometimes I'd just be at the hospital in Birmingham, meaning an appointment, and I'm, about to leave because I might not have a car, so I'm finna walk to the bus stop, and I smoked, so we're outside smoking, and another guy starts talking. Another vet, he just telling me some of the things, to do. This is way back, in like '06 or something. And that's what I'm saying. You still don't run down your injuries. Never. You never ran down, even at the VA. You never. But now all of a sudden, on jobs here, wherever I meet one, they send one. On Veterans Day a couple of months ago, when I said that, I went to the free dinners. They run down the injuries. Everybody's a injured vet. There's no vets that's just vets. Everybody, especially all the black ones. There's none that are just, vets that get out. Actually, if that was true, that's sad. That's fucked up. Everybody would, because at first, like I said, I didn't want it. You don't, because makes you depressed. You get scared that you're not gonna be able to get a job. Or, well, at that time, now I just accepted it. I'm too, it's just too late. The years done passed. You're not, at that point when I first got out, I'm still young, 27, 26. You can still have a career. You can still, you go. I was gonna go to, but they mad about that. Why you get to go? People ask me that. Why you get to go to school for free? I'm like, you could have joined the military. A lot of them went to high school with me. You could have joined when I left or after I left. Well, a year later, well, you know what? He gone, so let me go too. And you wouldn't have had to get hurt. You would have had the GI Bill. You gotta pay for that. But anyway, so anyway, when I said that, I said, "Oh well, take it as a compliment, man. Shit, nigga, if you 52." He said, "Yeah, but it's because I would use that Ivory soap." What the hell is that mean? I use Ivory soap. I've been using Ivory soap since I was a kid. Commercial 99.9%. It's like no, that don't dry out the skin. You just gotta put lotion on, cocoa butter. As black folks, he's dark as I am. I'm like, wow, that's a weird thing to say. So y'all watching me in my bathroom, and yeah, I use Ivory. Yeah, because I don't use it. That's what I'm saying. Then he's also like, I'm trying. I be trying to. He just starts trying to overtalk me. Yeah, but then he even apologized though. I'm not trying to overtalk you. I'm like, yeah, yes you are. But I know you're older than me. But like I said, you just getting the minimum percentage, the smallest amount you can get right now. You just got it. Like I said, I've been at the highest percentage for over 13 years now. 2008. What is that? It's 10, 15 years. 15 years, the highest percentage. If anything, he's like, yeah, this guy, I've been trying to tell him this crackhead, he won't listen. I've been trying to help him. Like, bro, what can you tell me? You're at the lowest percentage. What can you, I'm not, this is not disrespect. That's what I'm saying. Y'all are stupid. It's like, that's why we don't want to be around or like y'all. I don't know what happened to y'all. Now, if you can tell me something, like I've been saying that's how I knew y'all were lying. Ever since really before high school, we always learned if somebody could tell you something. Like I said, I sometimes when somebody would tell me stuff, you feel guilty. Like, do I owe you? Like in Birmingham, somebody would tell me something. The old heads, a lot of them were crackheads. They'll tell you something. Like I said, when I first started working these jobs in 2002 at the little daily pay, and they was only paying $5 for it. Yo, let me show you, youngster. I'm gonna show you how to work these jobs, and that let it work you. And yeah, he's a crackhead. And really, I had a car, and he just wanted me to come pick him up. He wanted to make sure. That's all. So I'm like, yeah, that's no problem. Really, you ain't got to show me nothing. I'm kind of proud of you, crackhead, because you're going to work every day to buy your crack money. And he'd be excited. He called me early in the morning. Make sure, yeah, you coming, man? Yeah, man, I'm coming. I'm coming. Don't worry about it. You know. So yeah, at least he an honest crackhead. He get out there and let me show you this. You like. So they're so busy trying to, they're mad that. And then not only that, you steal my ideas. It's like so you get jealous from stuff that I didn't even tell you, and jealous of my ideas that your organization stole from me, your cult organization stole from me, and now you want to come and show me something. Let me show you how to do it, or I do things better than you physically, but it's because I was trained that way. You got to learn real. You only got 3 weeks in jump school. Everybody in the army don't know what I know because you only got 3 weeks, and the ones who go on further, Ranger school. But the basic is jump school. Even Navy SEALs, you gotta learn how to jump out of a plane first. Right? All that, but they also gotta learn underwater stuff, obviously. That's the point. But there's a way you gotta do things. You gotta learn it real fast. You do it over. It only takes a week. It really does. 8 hours a day. And by the end of that first week, you should have it. And if you don't, you get put out. And actually, because like we all said, it's easy. Like they say, it's punch your ticket. It's just a lot of people just wanted to go to have it in their jacket, their promotion jacket. They don't go to an airborne unit. They just got jump school, just like some of the other ones. Maybe Pathfinder and what's the air assault and shit like that. Most of us, I just wanted to go. Well, I wanted to go, but I never could get a slot. At that point when you're at your peak, it would have been a breeze as long as I could just get in. And they're so busy trying to tell. Let me show. We don't want to be y'all. We don't want us to show. We don't want y'all to show us anything. We don't want to do things like y'all. Y'all are stupid, brainwashed. And no offense, he can't. He tried. He would be cool one for the cult, the brainwashing, but poor dude. It's like, why would I listen to you? No offense, he's older than me, but you got a car with a missing front fender, and that's an easy fix. You don't even know how to do that. No, literally, pull apart the fender is $50, and they got the Mexicans. They do. They've been had them for decades. They got them at pull apart. They'll throw that shit on right quick, right there at pull apart. You get a bumper and probably even less than that, or you can go online and get a one, probably $50. Stop riding around like a little kid, your high school kid. I don't want to hear it. You ain't got the money. Like I said, front fender piece, this part right here, $80 maybe. Especially it's a small car like that car, a small one like that. Oh, this is small. Yeah, this is small, but it's an SUV, so it's bigger. But a smaller car like his, the piece is probably $80. And the Mexican, you pay them to take it off and put it on or whatever. Or you can get somebody in the hood to do it. There's plenty of hood mechanics. Like I said, dude that be riding by all the time. There's, I guess, overall them behind him. Scooter Boy and the girls over there. He's a mechanic. Remember I told you got mad because I paid a real shop to give me a basic Earl Shire paint job. It's like if things are going full circle. Back in the day, you had to have $5,000-$6,000 paint job. I didn't care. I don't want it. I told the paint person, I said I just want clean, back to factory looking. Because the truck was blue. I found it. It just happened to be, the Tahoe. And it's a big old Tahoe, so it was $600. I think it was a clear coat, or base coat and one or two clear coats. I'm like, that's good enough for me for a couple of years. Should last a couple of years. If you watch my old videos when I was at the other apartment, you can see the top was rusted. You know, the top was, now then you want to fix all that. You don't want to, because, eat through. And it was just one layer of rust that sanding, really, if I would have felt like doing it, I could have did it. Took shop class or whatever back in high school. I know how to sand, wet sand and all that, and, different grits, but I'm not finna do it. Like I just pay somebody to do the whole thing. Sanded and, all my homies back then. That's what I'm saying. High school, we used to know whoever's working on their car, because now they riding around for prime. Primer is a can, because you protect the metal. You sand it and you're gonna paint it. But they ride around with a prime car, primer coat for years. Like, dude, you ain't gonna paint that car yet? You've been riding around with a prime coat for like 2 years now. So they either you gonna do it yourself or just pay somebody. But but within the hood, niggas know how to paint. Just buy the paint and the spray gun, and now they got them portable booths. But this was before then. That's what I was worried about. Ain't it gonna be bugs caught up all in there, inside the paint before it dry? Or where you gonna spray it at? Or they got a homeboy. But see, that's what I'm saying. They tried to make the hood like a real thing. When we say it, it's just slang. It's just slang because, and it's funny. It's a joke. It is. It's not putting them down, but more than likely, one, if it's hood, that mean if you are age, you never left. You never moved out your mama house. You still live at your grandma house. You still sitting on the porch like that dude in that yellow car, house, or him. You still on the porch. You still in the hood. It ain't. They tried to. These young folks, they think it really mean gangster, and that's another segue. But like I said, that's enough about that. Like I said, there's nothing you can tell me, really. And it's not bad. It's not a diss on y'all. That's one of the reasons. The point, yeah, you can't have it both ways. A lot of times they make fun of the way I talk, but it's usually my homies, because they know me since I first moved down here, since I was 10 to 11. They know I like to read books, magazines, this and that, car books, this and that, anything. So they know I know things. But now these older gang stalkers who just meeting me, they get mad, especially if they're really older than me, 60, 70, 65, like him. It's like if you spent your whole life not learning, you got a house, yeah, to pay for it and get a house. That's easy. But how much did you read about buying investment properties and this and that, and spend all day reading about this and that, just trying to find something? And really, it is easy. I think I was, but that was natural fear. I was young, and it was them telling me it's not gonna work. Don't do it. You're gonna lose all your money. And I'm like, how? Remember my plan was Section 8. It's like, how would the plan fail? Even if they tear it up, because that is true. Because I knew people, like I said, in the hood that do repairs. And yeah, I even went with one. He had literally a stripper, a boyfriend, literally punched the door. She wanted him to fix the house. He's older. Fix the door. I don't even think I went in. I thought I just drove him over there or something. I don't know. Maybe I did, but that might have been gang stalk. They might have had that boy punched through the wall because I had kept talking about it. All right, but anyway, so now they keep and now that you knew they was gonna try to. Uh, this is on another subject. You knew they were going to try to co-opt the Cat Williams thing because he busted them out. They want to try to make it. Now it's about Cat Williams talking about real and fake. So they pulled up an old video of Cat talking about a dude named Faison. And if you don't know him, oh, here goes immediately. I'm scrolling. I just seen this from yesterday. Atlanta. See, this is one of these black chicks that do not her. That's the Fannie Willis, and that's her boyfriend. She's the mistress. But that channel, she's another one of them black chicks that I be talking about. That's how these dudes sound. Talk about keep that same energy and all that gay shit. Whatever, whole shit, whatever. But destroying her career over a married man avoids, you know, and that's what we've been. That's why we've been said that, from the other point of view. That's what I'm saying. Like, see, the other point of view of him, the dude, if we knew him, that's why I said, remember the first thing I said was, why did you even take her on a trip? Just take the money. She can't do anything. She's your boss. She can't fire you. You got the evidence that she gave you that job and you're unqualified. I wouldn't have took her on no trip. I just would have kept fucking her. I wouldn't have been in that situation. I'm saying if I was him, he should have just kept fucking her, enjoying her, stayed with his wife. She just mad. You not gonna leave your wife? No. Cause think about it. What about the guys who, whatever them guys that do stuff like that? They got a mistress. And she's just some regular chick. She don't even work with him. She's she might be a super hot waitress, and he's some kind of big time, CEO. But he saw her going to lunch, and he keeps her over the years, and he's always telling her he gonna leave. There's nothing he could. The reason the girl don't leave is because she love him, not because she's in some kind of position. Just like her, she loves that dude, and she's fucked. That's what these women are talking about. Girl, you stupid. I ain't even got to click on it. I just seen it. I ain't even gonna click on it. Well, let me see what she say.
This way. Follow me.
All updates. Won't waste any time. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
We're in that Fulton County DA Fannie Willis won't have to tell.
Why in the world would you try to prosecute the former president of the United States of America using a man that you're waist deep in an affair with when you know your home wrecker out here creeping like TLC, handing out red light specials, and then when you get caught, you run to the church with your color purple speeches?
All my life I had to fight.
Yes, a 304 up there in the pulpit. Never did I ever think I would look up and see Jessica.
304, I'll explain. Normally, if you don't know, is backwards. Spell it backwards. 304, HOE. They don't want it. See, she got a big channel. She can't say ho. So they say 304s.
Herself addressing the whole church like she's St. Mary. City girl prosecutor, girl, you should have known those folks would come for you. You got a president to take a mugshot.
Why, how stupid would I be to do that?
I didn't say
that's stupid, guys.
You should have been squeaky clean on this.
Yes, yeah, I ain't even went looking for this. I was finna show you a video about Cat Williams, and I just saw it right now.
Fannie gave up her fanny to the D boys and prosecuted their partner them under the RICO. But this.
And so it's not just the dude she fucking. She been fucking real drug dealers. Fannie gave up her fanny to the D boys.
Would I be to do that?
I didn't say you
that's stupid, guys.
You should have been squeaky clean on this. Fannie gave up her fanny to the D boys and prosecuted their partner them under the RICO. But then she tried to pull the same move on a former president, knowing she had all these skeletons in her closet. Well,
so she prosecuted a group of drug dealers under RICO in Atlanta, and goddamn, she had been fucking them. This is you can't make this shit up. That's what see. That's what I talk. Remember I said last night. I'm not talking about black women how they treat black men like in a relationship. Like I said, look. This dude just riding by, look like some white boy, whatever, in a big old F-150. Like I said, y'all gonna learn about that. I'm telling you, y'all ain't got much longer.
well, somebody opened the closet
Yeah, I pushed the wrong button.
and everything fell out, including the married man's wife. This is all so crazy, and we're about to get into it, but first, take a second to make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. Won't waste any time, let's go ahead and jump into it.
We're in that Fulton County DA Fannie Willis won't have to testify in the divorce case involving one of her top prosecutors. At least not for now. Good evening, and thanks so much for joining us tonight for Fox 5 News at 5. I'm Tom Haynes.
I'm Courtney Bryant. Cobb County Superior Court Judge Henry Thompson put a halt to those efforts during a hearing that attracted national attention for what it might mean for the election interference case. Fox 5 IT reporter Randy Travis was in the courtroom and is here now to help us understand what all of this means. Randy.
Yeah, Courtney and Tom, even the DA's supporters see this as an unforced error, a needless distraction in her attempt to prosecute more than a dozen people for allegedly trying to steal Georgia's electoral college votes from Joe Biden in 2020. All of it connected to an alleged romantic relationship with Willis's top special prosecutor, Nathan Wade.
Charging 19 individuals with violations of Georgia law.
And that's the part that proved that this woman was out of her mind. These people put her up to do their dirty work, and you know the easiest person, and some may argue the best person to get for
It's somebody stupid. A dummy mission. Remember I said that. That's what we called it in high school. You ain't finna send me. That's why I said you buy your own dope. You do this and that. You don't let them. It really goes back to grade school or you little kids. Like I said, I was in New York. They try to get you to steal some candy. Why don't you go steal it? Because it's more than, like I said, I grew up even in Queens. We grew up in a house. But you might get some of your friends in school that don't come from, I'm just saying, it's not a put down. So you hanging with them, and they think they smart. You go do it. What? Why can't you go in? No, I'm gonna be out here. You go do it then. Oh, you scared? You the one who asked me. I don't even want no bubble gum. You go do it. You go steal it. But the store owner know 'em. Is all types of shit. Or even if it is a brand new store that neither one of us been in, they don't want to do it. They don't want to get caught. Because, at that age, you're getting whoopings when you get home. Back in our day, this probably 1981 or two, a dummy mission. That's what I'm saying. It starts as kids. Probably kindergarten, actually, if I can remember. It starts way back. That's where you learn your skills. You're coping, or not coping, but, your interacting skills. And so, just like I said, these niggas still coming at me, talking about, trying to show them something. I don't want you. There's nothing. If I wanted something, I can look it up. Everything you can look up. I learned that way before the internet was around as a kid. So basically, you calling me a know-it-all, and you're too old. You're in your 50s and 30s and 40s telling another grown man or woman that they're a know-it-all. That means you're stupid. You're the one who's not a grown-up. I would never know it all. It's not a competition. I've been told y'all that. Y'all still getting mad, getting your feelings hurt. And if I am a know-it-all, I'm a know-it-all about real shit. And you gonna that's what you don't want to find out I'm a know-it-all about. Not Cat Williams shit. All right, so let me go to what I was trying to get to. You see the name of the channel or whatever in the video if you want to watch for yourselves. But I ain't gonna, or maybe I'll come back later and watch the rest of it, but I gotta do something else. I ain't eat breakfast. But all right, so they pulling up these old Cat Williams, and one, I think Cat is like us. If you're a target, I think I can tell from the stuff that the things he did, and they calling him crazy, not because they call him crazy. For the videos, he was going crazy. That was the whole program. They were driving him crazy. His people, his own people, probably. Sad to say, even his own kids. They're basically the words that make us sound crazy. They're in on it. They who? They're what? My own family. In on what? What are you talking about? That's crazy. You need help. The things he did is almost like the exact same things I did, and the way he described it, because people, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you know people like him. That's exactly when he described one situation he got in, because the person would tell you, like, and that's some street shit, that's some hood shit. Like, what are you doing, man? You know you're not supposed to have, oh shit, I forgot. Because they've been at you. Even if it's legal, you can't have it. Or they don't even know if it's legal. But they're not going to take you in or anything. They telling you, get the fuck out of line. And he told the story. He's telling the truth. That's how I know I could even feel it. You could feel it's not embarrassment. Fuck embarrassment. You could take the embarrassment is going to prison if they take you in. You going to prison. Not even city. You're going to be in city jail until the trial happens in court and county. It is like, oh shit. And it's funny, right? Immediately afterwards, you think about it, you fucked up, you happy the person told you, and it's like, oh shit. And no, it's been other times, and he's one of us. And so, all right, this time, right, I'm finished. Show. This is old. They're trying to bring this up. Everybody want to talk about this. Now he might have brought it up a little bit, but they're trying to make it a black thing. Yeah, he's talking about the black people that did it to him. Just like Taraji P. Henson, she's talking about the other black people. Neither one of them has anything to say about white folks. They don't love white folks like that. Oh, I love them. They're saying the ones who act. Remember, I've been said that. You want the motherfucker that did it to you. Who gives a damn about slavery? But it's the system. Maybe they trying to say, well, they did it to you because of the system. The white supremacy. No, they did it to you because they house niggas, slaves. So you want the person who did it. And they still trying to flip it like they're smart, and they're not smart. And so then now it's just hilarious that these fools.
Yeah, as a black person, you never know where you're.
And I'm not saying he's on our side. I'm saying he's literally one of us. It doesn't matter. Y'all put him on our side. When y'all choose who to be, I'm not saying he's I'm gonna be a Republican. He might not be. He might not think he's a Republican. He don't know. But the point is, if they chose you, but they choose their own people. They do. They choose their own people to put on the program. And it could just be out of spite and jealousy. He might not be as that, but the way Cat Williams talk, you see what type of people they put smart black people on the program, because smart people naturally don't like what they're doing. We can't stand it. It's just what? And like I said, just like with him, even though I can't help it, you're gonna be a little bit happy to talk to somebody, another vet, even though that's too much of a coincidence. As you go back inside with us, even if you ain't thinking about it, it's gonna pop up like, what the fuck did that nigga say?
So everything that's
And this is 10 days ago, but this video is old as fuck. You can tell because of the outfit he got on. This video is old as fuck, and they're trying to bring it up. Yeah, I gave it, whatever, but they're trying to bring it up. Yeah, 2012. It says 2012. That's what I'm saying. They're trying to. They're still, and all the stupid ass niggas in the audience. Yeah, street shit, street. He's a snitch. He's a. This is old, and at this time, 2012. What I mean by that, he was still deep in the program. He didn't know what was going on, and you could tell what he said is little boy shit. He said, "Oh," because he's saying that Faison is a snitch, and honestly, Faison wouldn't be a snitch if you pulled a gun on him. The only snitch would be the boys that were with you on your side. Cat know that now, but he more than likely. He doesn't know what's going on. He's scared that they go. Remember this, like I said, this is around that time he's telling us about that thing that happened at the airport or something, and he had his gun on him, and he forgot. But I think the person was cool with him because he's Cat. But like I said, sometimes it happens. They just can feel like you just really did forget. And he's like, the dude's like, come on, man. Come on, man. You can't. Or maybe he did get arrested. I don't know. I can't remember. It was in one of his routines. But anyway, the point is, he didn't know what was going on. And he's not scared of the white reporter. He's just scared of the whole situation. Like, oh, he snitched? No, you're not supposed to. Because that means neither one of them are supposed. Both of them are comedians, stand-ups. I seen old picture of Faison on before the movie Friday. Yeah, he was in Friday, the Ice Cube movie, the first one. From 94. I seen him on Showtime at the Apollo. I'm like, I don't remember. You wouldn't, because he wasn't even that fat yet. And the movie came out 2 years later. And he had hair on his head, but you could tell he was losing it. So you know why he got the bald head. So he been stand-up. He been a stand-up too. He just ain't, blow up as a comedian. But so why y'all not supposed to be doing street shit to comedians? Yeah, he's supposed to call the police. That's what I'm saying. They still trying to, this is fake. No, this is 2012. Cat was still going through something with y'all. And y'all still trying to flip it. Because what he was supposed to do, he's supposed to let you get him, and you let him go. So what, he's supposed to come back like y'all two unknown hood niggas and y'all got some back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, pulling guns, shooting up each other's house, this and that. You can't do that. Yeah, he Cat at the time didn't know what he was talking about, because they had drove him crazy on purpose.
So everything that's been going on, with what Faison Love's been saying about
I
pulling
didn't.
a
I
gun
haven't
and
heard it
everything
yet.
like
I was taping Scary Movie 5. I just flew in today, so I didn't hear it. So
Yeah, he was saying,
bang bang.
he was saying that you pulled a gun on him outside a supper club or something the other night, and some crazy stuff going on.
Wait. Are you punking me right now?
No, I swear to God.
Wait a minute, you telling me Faison, the actor, said on TMZ that I did what?
That a gun was pulled at
You saying he's a snitch?
He's the
Saying
allegation.
he's a bald-faced rat?
He's the allegation.
That's what I'm saying. I know that what they're trying to say is, no, if you're in that street shit, it don't matter. See, that's these youngsters. My battery dying. Yep. I'll start again later.